To know thyself is the beginning of wisdom. Socrates. Real power is the result of self-knowledge, and real self-knowledge is more than some academic exercise or understanding of one's general inclinations and attitudes. True self-knowledge is an experience of the self, unfettered by such layers of inclinations or attitudes or the vagrancy of passing moods. It is an experience that all practitioners of meditation and such disciplines as Tai Chi or yoga, themselves forms of moving meditations, may eventually attain and may certainly seek. It is an experience that involves more than just your intellectual capabilities. In this experience of self is the realization that the edges of oneself, which normally appear so clearly defined, are neither clear nor clearly completely representative of the actual breadth and depth of the vastness and creative potential that is you. It is an experience that involves more than just your intellectual capabilities. In this experience of self is the realization that the edges of oneself, which normally appear so clearly defined, are neither clear nor nearly completely representative of the actual breadth and depth of the vastness and creative potential that is you. Another integral part of this experience is the realization that what you see out there is not separate from you, that in spite of appearances, not only is there no such thing as out there, but all that appears to be there is not only connected with you, but is a part of you. As you start seeing yourself more in the world around you, you will naturally begin to care more for that world, for your world, for yourself. From this place of connectedness with all that is around you, from this knowledge of and perspective of self, of you will find your natural inclination is toward that which nourishes you, toward that which is pleasant to you, lifts you up and inspires you. You will be more likely to compliment another rather than to disparage them, to see their value, their potential, their beauty. Just as at your best, you are certain to see these things in yourself. As you begin to notice your world improving around you, as it must through your appreciation thereof, through your appreciation of self as a result of experiencing self, you will inevitably begin to understand and feel power, real power, your power. True power resides within oneself, not in external circumstances or any other person. Further, true power requires the least effort to wield. Wielding true power begins as simply breathing. Imagine for a moment being the most powerful being in the entire universe. What need or desire would you possibly have to either prove such beauty or defend it? Thus, unencumbered by the weight of a fruitless battle or pointless defense, the magnificence of true power is that it is therefore directed towards endeavors of novelty, of ingenuity, of imagining how things might be even better. Really, you cannot help but wield true power. Whether you realize it or not, you are a representative of true power. And as such, you need neither to bolster nor defend yourself. Knowing yourself as connected to and an essential part of the whole, free of this common compulsion to defend or prop yourself up, you avail yourself of enormous amounts of energy that would otherwise be wasted on such fruitless pursuits. Thus, beyond breathing, a part of wielding true power is in accepting that this power is within you. And next, in recognizing that to wield this power, you need only direct it. You direct your power with your attention. You mold your attention, and therefore the very fabric of your reality, with your thoughts. So, to bring your attention to the character and substance of your thoughts is to observe yourself creating your own reality. To do this daily, continually becoming more aware of thoughts which may have become repetitive without you realizing it, or to think them repetitively on purpose, is to advance in the wielding of true power. This is to begin to create one's own reality deliberately. Deliberately wielding power is not so much the recognition that your thoughts are literally creating your reality, as it is the directing of your thoughts towards that aim. Once you realize that what you are thinking repetitively is literally resulting in the circumstances in which you are now involved, you may begin to consider the content of that thinking a bit more carefully. Perhaps a question even more worth asking about power deals not so much with whether or not one has power, as it does with what one does with the power they have. In answer to this, my mind reaches into my own reservoir, deep and brimming with knowledge yet unknown to me, and admonishes, "This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day, thou canst not be false to any man." Shakespeare.